Okay, now we're going to do text on a flat plane. Okay, very similar. Um, so here we go. And new, Vault project, next, text on a flat surface. Finish. Okay. Apply. Done. New. Part. Okay. Rectangle. Let's go 200. Tab 100. Okay. Right click. Done. Right click. Finish sketch. Extrude. Okay. Now, there we go. New one. Right click. New sketch. Pick the surface. Come over to the text geometry here. Just pick the text sign. And there we go. There's our text box. Test text on a flat surface. Okay, there it is. I'm going to go and hit escape a couple times. Come in and pick that, right click on it. I want to edit the text. I'm going to go Control A to pick the text. I'm going to go here and I'm going to actually put in like 10. Okay, and I'm going to make it bold and I'm going to go OK. Notice the text stacks up on itself because our text box is too short. So I'm going to grab the edge of the text box and just pick and pull. And I'm just going to keep pulling until it lines up end to end. Okay. So now, one of two things. Either you're going to make my text smaller to fit the surface, or I need to make my object bigger. So in this case, I'm going to right click, edit text, select all, and I'm going to go to size. I'm going to go 8. And OK. And now it fits really nicely. Okay. I'm going to grab the edge of my text box and I'm going to bring it back to where it's just at the end of my lettering. Okay. So I want you to see how I'm going to set this up. I'm going to go up here to right above environments and getting started to the measure tool. Okay. I'm going to pick the edge of my text box, come over to the edge. That's 11.8. Okay. I'm going to come over here, pick the edge. I don't have to do anything, just pick the edge and pick the edge again. And, oh, that's 185. So, okay. And I'm going to also pick here and come to here. Well, you're going to make me go up there and get that again, aren't you? Okay. And that is 15. So 11 and 15 is 26. So if I wanted to, I could go up here, put a dimension on this, make that 13, and that would be pretty darn close to being centered. Okay. I'm going to go here into my home view. I'm going to go done. Okay. Right click, finish sketch. I'm going to go up here and we can do this a couple different ways. One, we can come to extrude, pick our text, and extrude it. But that's not the best way, okay? But it does work. So I'm going to cancel that out. I'm going to come up here to emboss. Emboss has some characteristics that you might find pretty interesting, okay? So first of all, it's already highlighted, so I'm going to pick my profile, which I picked my text right there. Oops, escape here. Emboss. Pick my text. There we go. Then I have an option of either embossing it, which means it sticks out, or I can engrave it, meaning this goes in. Okay. I'm going to engrave this one, and I'm going to go 2 millimeters and go OK. And there you can see it engraved it down into the surface 2 millimeters. Okay. Now I want to change that. I went the wrong way. I just go over to my emboss bar here in my browser, and I go edit feature, and I just turn around and say I want it to go the other way. Go OK, and it pushes it out. So that's what's really nice about the emboss feature. It's in and out and very quickly. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the front here. Rotate. I'm going to go into view because one of the things I've found that is in this visual style of shaded, I can't see it, but if I do it with the edges, then I can. And then get back to my model. Okay. And then I'm going to go right click, new sketch, pick the same face. Okay. I'm now going to go over here to text, and I'm going to go geometry text, and I'm going to go over and pick an arc. I could also pick a circle if I wanted to. So I'm going to get myself horizontal here. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to give it a distance, so how about 160? Okay, and hit enter, and then I'm going to bow it. Okay, and escape, and pull this down. And if I wanted to center it, I could use my measure tool to find out approximately where I'm at here, and that is 20. I hit escape, hit my measure tool again, over here to here, and that's 19. It's pretty darn close. I'm just going to leave it there for right now. I could get crazy about it if I wanted to. Now I'm going to go pick my text geometry right here, and then go pick the geometry that I want to follow. Okay. Again, I'm going to go here and I'm going to pick, let's pick 8. Okay. Oop, that wasn't an 8, that was a 5. There's an 8. Okay. And I'm going to go flat, definitely text on an arc. Okay. And let's change our text style to something a little different. How about Swiss? Now I have to highlight Control A to be able to do the change. And how about stencil? Oh, I like that. And bold. How about that? Okay. Now that's pretty small here. So again, I'm going to right click on that, and as you can see, Control A. My 8 didn't stick, so I'm going to go back in here again, hit 8, and there it is. Okay, it's not centered, so I'm going to right click on it and go Edit Geometry. I'm going to make sure I get back in front of the flat part, and I'm going to hit my space bar a few times, and that looks a bit better. Well, maybe a couple more. Okay, and that looks pretty good, I think. I'm going to go back into Home up here. Okay. And again, I'm going to go to Emboss. Oh, excuse me, got to right click, Finish Sketch, and go to Emboss, pick my text, and then I have a choice. And I'm going to go depth of, let's go 10, and let's cut through. It's going to go, it should go all the way through. And if we look through here, and there you can see, we cut all the way through on this one. And if we come around, you'll see it on the back right there. So it gives you that ability to follow an arc, to follow some kind of a geometry, and to either extrude it by embossing it, or cut into it using engrave. Great tool, great tool. So I will show you your assignment in about, actually I'm going to show you your assignment right now. So I'm going to, so I want to show you what you're going to be working on. This is going to be your little project. I'm going to go up here to something I was working on before, and I want everybody to make a tombstone. How cool is that, huh? How cool is that? I see a part that I haven't fixed yet, but pretty much there is my tombstone. I created some geometry. This is the Quake symbol for those of you that don't know. This is a gun sight because it's a first-person shooter. And frag the weak, hurdle the dead is my little memento there. Thank God I don't have a deceased state there. Okay. So anyway, I want you to make yourself a little tombstone. You can make it for yourself, you're making it for your dog, your cat, your goldfish, whatever you want to do. but I want it to be a tombstone. This is about 3 feet tall by 2 feet wide and about 4 inches thick. In fact, let's go see what it was. Let's see what the original sketch was. And it was 36 by 24. And let's see what our extrusion was. And edit feature. So now we can go. It was 4 inches thick. Okay, so something just right in that ballpark. I don't care. You can make it bigger or smaller. But essentially, I want you to do some text into it. Now, I did all mine as a engraving because I figured this would be sandblasted. One of the things I also did was I went in here and colored my letters on the back part of my letters, and I can show you how to do that. You just reach in there, pick it, right click, go to properties. Okay, this is your face. My face is, I picked stone. For these colored parts, I picked black asphalt. Go OK. And then it adds a little bit of darkness to it, so it makes it help stand out. Okay. Right click on this, properties. You go to as features, and you can, I can make this out of, how about, let me see, ooh, blue chrome. That would be cool looking. Okay, there's blue chrome tombstone. I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Okay, so have some fun with this. I'm going to go back to my stone because I liked it better, and I think you'll turn this project in. Take care.